everyone. Welcome, all my YouTube friends. Come in. Welcome, welcome. The format that you see here is basically something that I do every Monday and Thursday live on Twitch. So if this seems like something you would enjoy, please join us over on Twitch whenever we live stream Mondays and Thursdays. But otherwise, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. The point of this is, we are getting very close to 50,000 subscribers, which is, it's a neat milestone, and okay, I'm going to tell on myself. It's weird. I normally, great question, Jen. I normally, have zero butterflies when I live stream on Twitch, because I live stream on Twitch all the time. I like some butterflies. Before this live stream, I was like, ooh, got a little nervous, which is funny to me. So anyway, but I'm acknowledging my own weird desire to look good and impress you, and telling myself, let go of that nonsense. There's no need to impress anyone. There's no need to do any of that. I'm just talking to myself here. And but anyway, it's wonderful to be here. So, by the way, Cleveland Brown Gaming. I seriously thought about doing live streaming gaming. It's complicated. I would need two cameras. Not that that's impossible, but I'd have to completely rearrange my setup from my computer and get the gaming, so I could do live blackjack or something. Not saying I'll never do it in the future, but with this I want more of a Q&A, and we'll do some meditation later, and some actual live ASMR, and hopefully give you some very relaxing tingles. So, the first question, Jennifer Feltenstein, or Feltenstein, I'm not sure which way you pronounce it. Jennifer asks, with Christmas coming up, how do you deal with grief during the holiday season? The same way I always do. The problem with the holidays, I think what causes so much loneliness, is that there's a perception of I should be happy. Everybody around me's happy. Look at all of the film and television. Look how everybody's smiling and joyful all the time. And if you don't feel that way, it hits you, hits you harder. And so I think there's just an extra contrast of how you think you're supposed to be versus how you might actually be experiencing life. And that can be kind of sad. So it doesn't really answer your question, Jen, but I guess it's just, attitude of gratitude. Try to focus on things that you have control over, and that you have agency over, and things that you are grateful for, and hopefully that will make a slight difference. Fingers crossed. Gemma, my friend, Famcam. Oh, Famcam. Oh, thanks, Gemma. Yeah, shout out to Famcam. He's great. And Yulia, greetings from Russia. Spasiba. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Yulia. I really do appreciate it. And Binky, as always, my SAS patrol master. Keeping everybody calm. Well, Ghoul, welcome. Johanna Gilberg from Sweden. Welcome, everybody. I love the internationalness of the audience. Thank you, Preston. I do appreciate it. Beatrice from Brazil. Obrigado. Obrigado. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I'm assuming that Binky won't be quite as aggressive here on the YouTubes as she might be on the Twitches. But we'll see, as long as nobody gets too crazy or out of hand. And hey, Kath and Liv, dealing with body image issues. Well, thank you, Charcoal. Much appreciated. From Turkey. Wow. Austria. Holy crap. Y'all are from everywhere. God, I love that. That is so wild. And I am just beaming here from my little home in Southern California, from Los Angeles. So that's really neat. Amazing. But Liv asks an interesting question. How do you deal with body image issues? I forget who the comedian was I was listening to, but it was a podcast I was listening to, or maybe it was like on Sirius XM, back when I had Sirius XM, like the comedy station. I remember somebody talked about this. It's like it showed like all these, from Canada, what's up? People being, all these women like worrying about their body, like, and they're going, oh my God, I'm like too this, I'm too skinny, I'm too fat, I'm too blah blah blah, I'm too this or too that or whatever, right? And then you look at like, there's a total stereotype, and it's not true. This is a joke, okay? But you all get the joke. And then you see like a Puerto Rican girl, and maybe she's got some muffin tops, but she's just like in her tight things, got a little bit rolling out, and she's just like, Mama, I look good, Mommy, I look good, like I am sexy, I am like on top of it, like look at me, baby, like mama. And they just own it, man. They just own it. Like, this is what I look like. Yes, I'm sexy. Yes, you can deal with it. And if you don't like it, I don't want you in my life. And there's just a weird truth in that, because I suffer from like residual body self-image. Like, I was very Angela. I was very much like I was kind of a roly-poly of a kid. And I didn't think I was attractive and blah, blah, blah. And that stuck with me, man, for so long. Eventually, I just kind of decided, like, look, I'm never going to be Brad Pitt. I'm never going to be George Clooney. I'm never going to be, whatever that thing is. But you just got to go, hey, I'm me. I bring what I bring to the table. And I'm telling you, man, there is a key out there to fit every lock, There is just something that if you like yourself, it's incredibly attractive to other humans. If you're just like, yep, I'm awesome, and you are welcome for liking me, people are like, oh, well, I guess they think they're cool. I don't know. That's neat. So anyway, I hope that answers that question a little bit, You just gotta find ways to love yourself, find ways to compliment yourself, because everybody has something that they find attractive about themselves. Everybody. There's something that you're like, well, I like this part of me. Like, this part of me is pretty cool. And other people will just be like, yeah, that is really cool. And the things that you find not so much, if you don't worry about them, nobody else is really worrying about them nearly as much as you are. And trust me, like, that's from my own personal experience. Trust me. And there's a lot of chat going on. Marta, Mimi, what's up? And Pinky, the second stream yesterday, so the stream of gosh, Canada, bit of OCD, about obsessive compulsive disorder. Interesting idea, Rourke. I'm not sure how I would tackle that, but that's an interesting topic. From ear to ear, such a wonderful balanced perspective. Well, thank you, Liv. I'm glad you appreciated that. Kath is pain 3 hours of sleep. This kiddo flushed me. He told me that the kiddo flushed your earbuds. It's like, mommy, look, gravity. Drop, bloop. No. But look, I saw gravity go down. And you're just like, no, that's not what I, don't, okay. Yes, I wanted you to use the toilet and flush it, but not flush things down the toilet. Oh, the joys of children. The joys of children. Marta, I am me and have my own brand of awesomeness. Heck yeah, you do, Marta. You rock. representing America. Good to see you, bud. If the woman didn't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. That's funny, Angela. Yeah. You know, everybody's got something that's awesome about them. Find the thing that you like about you and, you know, focus on that. As I've said many times during a live stream, that, you know, our brains, we are just so pre-wired to focus on the negative. You know, it's in our genetics. It's in our DNA. I think it's evolutionary because it was like life or death to know which berry or mushroom killed you. It was life or death knowing, like, where the tigers were, where the wolves were. You had to know these things, otherwise you would die. Whereas, like, the good things where it's like, oh, I found a bush of some berries. Well, that's nice, but it's like, it's just not life or death. So I think we're just kind of wired toward negativity. And this is something you gotta fight, you know? You gotta fight as a human. Try to focus on the positive. And we all feel sad. Everybody feels sad. Everybody gets depressed. I get depressed. Everybody does. So, you know, I don't know. That's all I got on that topic. Now I'm wrapping that cool outfit, feeling good. Let's go. I got this awesome Desurio. That's really wonderful. That's great. And Rourke, I can only imagine, my friend. I'm so sorry. The OCD must be very difficult. Mad Mike is in the house. What's up, Mike? Wonderful to see you, my friend. Pulled up another tab. I'm at 49 too. Oh, I'm getting there, team. Only 800 to go. I'm close. That's neat. And Kath and Heather. This is an interesting. Yeah, well, case on Gray. You know, I'm just trying to ask, and I'll answer as honestly as I possibly can. You know, so this is an opportunity. If you guys want to know something that maybe you don't know, that you're curious about, this is the time. This is the time to ask me anything. And Supernova. Hope you keep uploading new videos. Or so. Thank you, Eamon. Of course I will. I love doing videos. I wonder how I can do that. I assumed you were like a managing mod. I don't know. Maybe I can click on you. Hang on a second. What if I do this? What does this do? Yeah, YouTube's weird. I'm not sure how to make you more of a mod, Binky. I would if I could, but oh well. So yeah, team, we can do some soundscape. We can do some cool, like, ASMR-y stuff. Or you can ask questions. Whatever kind of floats your boat. Like I said, this is an opportunity for me to connect with my YouTube audience, where I don't get to talk to you as often. Because I don't live stream very often on YouTube. So, what else is on your mind, teams? What else is on your mind? Let's see. I'm in chat today other than this, because he might go off again and I can't be doing it with it. For those that don't know, there was love in the air yesterday. That's as much as I'm going to say. I'm just going to say sparks, but that's all I'm going to say. Then we're going to let that go. Just letting that go this time. I'm just saying. Oh, fun thing too. Check this out. My friend, my dear friend, got me some new chips. I'm gonna grab them really quick. So, well, I'll grab the case. So he got me this new set of clay chips. Let me put on my headphones so I can hear them. He got me a new set of clay chips that I'm gonna use for like Western stuff, especially because they're kind of like a muted color, and they have a nice. It's not as bright. Let me compare them to my other chips. So I have these. Come here, so these are the chips that I have been using for my Blackjack videos. They're nice, heavy weighted, kind of a bright click sound, right? Kind of bright. fine. But these chips here, these clay chips, have a softer sound. Hear that? It's like a warmer sound somehow. And apparently he saw these, and these were kind of designed to make a specific sound, and they have a really pleasant, much more pleasant stacking sound. So I'm looking forward to testing these out in a near future Blackjack video. And as you can see, they're kind of like these muted colors. They aren't labeled, which is both good and bad. It's like I have to kind of stick with whatever they're labeled as. 10, what's this, 20, it's probably 1, yeah. And then what's this one, 10, yeah, and 5s and 100s. So I have to be mindful of the actual denomination on the chip. But looking very much forward to testing these out and making some more Blackjack videos in the future. So yeah, hopefully you all enjoy and appreciate those as much as I will. So again, a shout out to my friend Luke. Appreciate you, dude. That's a very thoughtful, very cool gift he got me. And since we don't have we don't have, what do you call them, redemptions here on YouTube, on Twitch, you can like redeem points to do like things. Let's take a sip together, shall we? Let's take a sip. If we have some nice cool water, let's take a nice sip of cool water together. And while we're here, let's take a nice calming breath. Just kind of ground ourselves. Grounding ourselves. Breathe. So, what else is new, team? So yeah, new chips I'm looking forward to doing and creating a video with. What else is on your minds today? The chat got kind of quiet. It was very chatty, and then all of a sudden it kind of dropped off. Or I'll just start doing ASMR sounds. Let's just start playing around with things, and let me know what else you want to do in the meantime. Sorry, for some reason there, my chat stopped working, so I didn't realize you guys were still talking. It just froze on me, but now we're back. You need to chat out when you have Binky. Binky's on point. In the event that hits 50K, I have something planned. Oh, jeez, JC. Well, that's exciting. How do you like the sound? Thank you. Yeah, I like those clay chips too. Can I do another Joker before Halloween? Of course, I'm Kason. I'm absolutely going to be doing another Joker roleplay. I just love that character. Sorry, missed all this chat. What is the cuddle puddle? Okay, so the cuddle puddle started at Burning Man. What that it was, what? Okay, we got a lot of questions. I just missed all those. Wow, my chat stopped working and I missed all your questions. Okay, what is the cuddle puddle? When I was at Burning Man in 2014, my first burn, somebody mentioned that, let's make a cuddle puddle. And I was like, what an amazing word. Let's have a cuddle puddle. Like, I just loved the sound of it. Cuddle puddle. And it is all this cuddle puddle is a bunch of people cuddling. It sounds as delightful as it sounds. Just a bunch of people cuddling. And it's just incredibly soothing, comforting. Like, it just gets all the oxytocin flowing. You just feel like cozy and like it's just delightful. So I stole that term, the cuddle puddle, and I used it once in a video with collaboration with Jody Marie ASMR, and I played. It was like about a brothel or something, and I said like, "Come here, come to the cuddle puddle," and everybody commented like, "Cuddle puddle, what is that? That sounds hilarious. What is a cuddle puddle?" And by the way, it's Lucy snoring in the background, and so that's where that came from. It just was that's where the cuddle puddle comes from. Yeah, hope that answers your question. Somebody asked, do I listen to a lot of ASMR? I don't actually consume a lot of ASMR. Leopard, trollfish, yay. I grew up in Ohio. I grew up in the Midwest in Ohio. I've ever had to scrap a whole recording video. Ghoul asked, yes. Caffeinated Weirdness Jay, where did your friend find the clay chips? He said they were on Shark Tank, so I'm not sure where he found them, but they were on Shark Tank apparently, and that's where he got those from. So again, shout out to my buddy Luke. Chips, Andrew's like, chips, are they crispy? Are they jalapeno flavored? Salt and vinegar, that's the jam. Salt and vinegar are my favorite. Yeah. Goose is doing great, like I said. Sleeping and snoring soundly next to us. Would like Texas or Ultimate? No. LOL. No. The problem with doing poker is you need like multiple cameras, like 4, and you need. It's a whole other ball game because with Blackjack, the house is only playing the same rules. Like I have to hit till I get 17. The player is using their best judgment, but you can just, it doesn't matter if the cards are face up. See what I mean? Whereas in poker, everything's face down, and everything's about bluffing, and everything's about playing the man, playing the person. It's about, protecting, and it's a totally different game. Blackjack is wonderfully straightforward, and it's just like 50-50, you or the house. Yes, the house has a tiny edge, but yeah. Let's see. Any haircut in the pipeline? I haven't done a haircut in a minute. Maybe I'll do a haircut soon. Sweet, thanks for the correction. Dad, just thanks, Joanne. I really appreciate that. Shark Tank. That is a good word. Caisson. What did I miss? I missed it. Sorry. Anyway, at least my chat is back to normal. Angel, welcome, darling. And good night, Heidi. Thank you very much for joining all the way from Holland, if only for a little bit. Thank you so much for coming in and saying hi. And Angel, yeah. Hi, Angel. Wonderful to have you with us today. You also live in Ohio. Yeah, I don't mind Ohio. I don't necessarily want to live in Ohio anymore, but I love visiting. It's really fun to go back and visit Dayton, and Dayton's a very cute city. It's very quaint. It's very quaint and cute, and I like walking around and seeing all the old Victorian homes and all that stuff. Very pretty. You would make such a good pirate if I ever made a pirate. just be copying Johnny Depp, who copied Keith Richards. Keith. So, I don't know. That's, I guess, what I would do. Lily. Hey, Lily. I love helping with a panic attack. I'm so glad they help, and I'm so sorry you suffer from panic attacks. That's tough. It's really difficult. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so glad that my videos help. So grateful that they help. Cut a chunk out of his hair. I mean, caffeinated weirdness, that happens. I don't know what to tell you. Luckily, it grows back, you know, so kids, what are you gonna do? Well, we see another helmet. Yeah, I did a helmet like 2 weeks ago. I think I did a helmet like 2 weeks ago. JC, I know you said that you haven't done one of these in a while, but you wouldn't really do a reluctant phone call. Oh, I could do a reluctant phone call. That's a funny trigger. Thank you, Zbinal Lazar. How often do you gamble yourself? Like, never. You know what, Manji? I'm not a gambler at all. It stresses me out. I can't. I have been to Vegas. I have gambled, like, small amounts, right? But, dude, I can't handle gambling. It just, the stress of losing money so quickly, it just freaks me out. So, I mean, like, I've been to Vegas. I think the last 10 times I was in Vegas, this is over the course of like 3 or 4 years, I didn't gamble at all. It's just not, I don't like gambling. It's fun to make the videos. I like doing it. And I might go and try some blackjack. Now that I'm a lot better at my own basic strategy just from like teaching myself through the videos. And what I'll do is, you know, so just FYI, when I'm making my blackjack videos, I have this. I'll show you. So you can get this printed out. You can print this out on a little card, like a pocket card. But what this is it's your basic strategy table. And so I have this sitting there by me on the right. So I'm looking, you know, so if I have like a weird hand, like, you know, what do you do if you have an ace-5, so a soft 16, right? It's like, what do you do? Well, if you have against a 2 or a 3, the ace-5 hits. Against a 4, 5, or 6, the ace-5 doubles down. And against 7 through ace, it just hits. So, like, I'm learning, but I always have this, like, in the background, so in case I'm unsure, I always look down to my right, and it's like, what do you do with an ace-6? So a soft 17, like, what do you do with soft 17? Yeah. So yeah, I'm still learning, like, but technically, I think you're actually allowed to have a cheat sheet card at the blackjack table, because it's just kind of like the rules. You know, it's just like the rules of the game. There's nothing illegal about playing basic strategy, nor is there anything illegal about counting cards. However, the casino will remove you if they suspect you of counting cards. They have the right to refuse service to anyone for any reason. So if they suspect you of counting cards, you will be banned. I can't count a 6-stack shoe, and if I ever go, I just play as close to basic strategy as I can. And the show Our Flag Means Death. Rourke, I have heard of that show. I haven't seen it, but I hear it's hilarious. Gishish. I watch Black to the vibe and the camera set up. Any plans on doing a hold'em? No, and I just explained why. It's too many complications. In caffeinated weirdness, I'm done parenting. Good, relax. You can call it good for today. No worries, Zach. No worries. I think I have a whole Helmut playlist. Go check out my Helmut playlist. Maybe you'll find an old Helmut video you haven't seen yet. Any lawyer videos? Ooh, Mangi. I haven't done a lawyer video in a minute. I haven't done an interrogation in a minute. Fair enough. I could put that on the put that on the list, like a good old-fashioned lawyer video. How do I come up with my characters? It's a combination of you all ASMR video suggestions. So if you would like to suggest a video, please join my Discord. And there's a channel dedicated to that. Now, I was getting so many kind of repetitive suggestions that now my mods kind of like filter through the suggestions so they don't get as repetitive. But please bring your suggestions over on my Discord, and yeah, check that out. Biggest win in Blackjack? Not much. I mean, maybe a few $100, maybe. I decided I don't gamble big, man. This is not my jam. And I'll let you catch up with the old inspector. Thank you. I wish I could stay. You got any problem with the Joker? All right, Kason. Thanks so much. My favorite ASMR triggers. I like mushy, tappy sounds. But again, I'm not a huge consumer of ASMR, which may seem very kind of weird, but yeah, I'm just not a big consumer of ASMR. I mean, I watch like my friends, like when Atlas puts out a video, or I'll scan through like what's Fred's voice up to, or what's Cat Bailey up to, or I'll like kind of listen in on what they're doing, but I rarely put on ASMR myself to just zone out. What I zone out to on YouTube is like restoration stuff. I love watching people like find cars and barns and like spray wash and like detail a barn find. I love watching like restoration stuff. Well, they'll take like an old toy or an old gun or an old knife or an old hatchet that's just rusty and like totally gone, and refurb it. I like watching those kinds of things. Or a court case version of therapy in a while. This is also true, JC. Court case or Agent Smith, yeah. What's up, Joel? Good night. Well, I'm glad you. Thank you, Joel. I do appreciate that. And this one, trigger Blackjack. You say the monkey. Yeah, I was taught that by my good friend Gunn. He was like, "You gotta watch that, man. Like, no monkey, no monkey." And I was like, "What are you talking about, no monkey?" And he's like, "Oh, it means like the royals." I was like, "Oh, interesting." So I went to be taught that by my much more gambling friend, who taught me that. No monkey just means a 10 card, 10 through ace. And the interrogation stuff was terrifying. Well, it's not for everybody. Get a Scotch sampling. Ooh. That would be fun. I mean, everybody wins. I get to go buy a bunch of Scotch and give you my honest opinions, and I get to taste the Scotch, get a little drunk, and make a video at the same time. It's a brilliant idea. Just gotta go pony up for the Scotch. Listen, this is a tax write-off, but you bought $400 in Scotch, Jeremiah. I know I bought $400 in Scotch. It's a tax write-off. I made a video. See the video? I did it for a video, so I had to buy $800 of Scotch. I had to. There's no choice. So, clearly. That'd be awesome. We'll see. I don't know. Playing solitaire. Oh, I never played solitaire, Ivan. Isn't that funny? I've never played solitaire. So, no, I don't know. I've never played solitaire. I guess I could. I think Blackjack is more interactive, though. It's nice to have stakes. And it's a more interesting game. It's like it's fun for me to play Blackjack because I'm just playing the cards. I never stack the deck. And so when I'm doing a Blackjack roleplay, I'm just riffing off of the cards. So it's nice. Do I like white noise? Sometimes Grizzy TD7 sometimes. And Lazar, give off similar vibes. I love articulate design. Matt is one of the people who, he kind of first made friends with me when I just started doing ASMR in February of 2020. Articulate design was like, he is as nice as he seems. He is as genuinely kind and warm as he appears. He's an amazing human. I love Matt. Just a delightful guy. The Dad series. The Dad series was almost inspired as a joke, and I forget how. I know. It was inspired by those videos. No, that's what it was. It was like, how would I describe to my children what I do? You know, like how would I describe to my children what I'm up to, and like the weirdness of it, like, because it's kind of weird, right? And the comments, it's like, Daddy, why does everybody say you're thirsty? Daddy, why are people saying that you blah blah blah? I was just like, how would I explain this to a kid? So that was my first Dad Tucks You In video. It was like me just explaining what I would do to my kid. And thank you, Nick, I appreciate it. And how I would explain it. But that the reaction was really interesting. People were like, that's so comforting. That's so, you know, I've never had a positive male role model in my life. And I got, like, the comments I got on that video were kind of shocking. And so it kind of just spawned from there. And I was like, well, I could just do like Dad Tucks You In videos. Like, that's, why not, you know? And that's where those came from, you know? Not a joke per se. I mean, I thought the first one was kind of funny. And, you know, just the absurdity of explaining what I do to a child. And then that started the whole Dad Tucks You In series. So, yeah, there you go. He was wondering what I'd like to explain what he does to his future children. Yeah, basically, Jen, that's basically it. Shh. Lucy's gonna bark. No. Sorry about that, team. Our friend just got here, Corey, who some of you may know. She does the cranial sacral therapy. So she just got here, and Lucy's like, I apologize for the dog. Anyway. Do I ever play video games? I do Eon. I play Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. My wife and I love playing Mario Party. We love playing Mario Party. Zelda, first, Breath of the Wild. And I've done that game start to finish like 3 times. And now I'm still working on Tears of the Kingdom. And then the game I play the most, though, not every night, but a lot of nights, for about 1 hour, I play a game called World of Tanks. So, yeah, I love playing World of Tanks. It's a very cool game. And the bartender sampling room, that he was genius. Well, I'm glad you like that. And the name game. Let's see. What jobs have I had? Mostly in the restaurants, Manji. And then Rosita, what kind of lighting do I have? I'll tell you all about that. So, my first job was as a waiter at Pizza. Oh, hello. Who's here? Who dat? Who's that? Is that Megan? What's this?
Got a heating blanket from Corey.
Oh, we got a heating blanket. Hi. Come in and say hi. Our friends of a ribbon, Lucy, and our friend Corey, as you know. That's why Lucy's freaking out. And we have a warm, fuzzy blanket now. Have fun, ladies. So, what was I saying? My job. So, first job, waiter at Pizza Hut. Second job, busboy at the Olive Garden, formerly, referred to as the OG by people in the know. So I was a waiter at Pizza Hut back in Dayton, Ohio. Worked at the Olive Garden. Then I went to a place in Columbus, Ohio, called Barcelona. It's like a bougie Spanish restaurant, and I was a server there. This was back when I was 18. And then I had a job. I was a ski bum in Vail with my brother for a month. And when I was out in Vail, I was a host, so I wore like a cowboy. I had like leather cowboy chaps and like a cowboy thing and a cowboy hat. And I would help seat people up on the mountain, help them get a seat, and help them find a table for them and their friends. So I have been a host in full cowboy outfit. Full cowboy. What else have I done? And then when I moved to Seattle, I was a game tester for Nintendo. That didn't last very long. I sold Toyotas. I was a Toyota car salesman for about a year. Fascinating job. Learned a lot. And then I was a professional ballroom dance instructor. And then, as I was going to college, working on my degrees in theater and dance to be an actor. And then in Seattle, I did my first feature film, commercials, voiceover work. Did those things. And then I came to LA and I was a bartender again. I worked for a catering company, one called Yummy Bartenders. Obviously, I'm a yummy bartender. Shh, quiet dog. And so there was that. And then chess, and I've been teaching chess since like 2008. Dog. Shh. Hush. This is why you're not in here right now, because you're loud and annoying. When you're sleeping, it's fine, but when you're barking, no. So anyway, those are my jobs. So I've mostly worked in restaurants. I've been a professional chess instructor, still am, actor, and now YouTuber. Blah blah blah. So that's a lot, Manji. I have to give you a long answer for that. Lighting equipment. The best lighting you can do is softboxes. So if you want to do content creation, the best thing you can get are softboxes. They just give a nice, natural, calm, kind of glowy vibe. These you can adjust like cooler or warmer. It's hard to see on the camera, but trust me, if these were on me and the camera was on me, they would look way better. And they're not expensive, so if you're gonna get into videography at all, get a couple soft boxes. The light in front of me here is just a string light LED rope from Costco. LED rope lighting strung up in front of me from Costco. Same with the lighting down there, just LED rope lighting. I can change the color of it. You can change the brightness of it. It just creates like ambient glow. So get 2 soft boxes and some LEDs and turn on your camera and go from there. The Dr. Dad videos, I think that was Heather's idea or something. I don't know. I think it was Heather's or Angel's idea. So that's where that came from. I love Jennifer's answering all the questions. She's like, it's from his friend Ant from Finland. Thanks, Vil. Thank you so much. It's awesome. Sorry, I just stopped the chat for a long time there. I don't think World of Tanks would be very ASMR-like. It's like tanks exploding and like... I don't know how relaxing that is. I do love watching people, though, play ASMR. Not ASMR, play World of Tanks. And beatboxer. Oh, can I do a Northern English accent? Anthony, man, dude, Northerners have the weirdest accents. I can't do it. I can't do a freaking Northern accent. It's the weirdest because it's like this weird sing-songy thing, and it's not. I can't do it. I just can't do a Northern English accent. I'm sorry. It's on my list. It's really hard, though. And I got started doing ASMR, as Jennifer said, from my friend Ant. I said the word stipple. And he was like, oh my god. So if you're curious, go watch. I have a video on it's like my ASMR origin story. And it's filmed in the house, Ant's house out in Las Vegas, where it all began. So if you're interested in checking that out, it's on my YouTube. It's from a couple of years ago. look up like ASMR origin story or something, and you can actually see where it all began. You like Resident Evil? Never played it, but I'm sure it's really dope. Dominant Leticia is like, where's the more dominant doctor videos? I haven't done one of those in a minute, have I? Thank you, Liv. I'm glad you enjoyed the helmet so much. And Jack, I'm trying to name my friends. Saying not gonna do it. I'm trying to catch up while you're chatting. Jeez. How old do you think your fans are? I know for a fact, Rourke, my fans are mostly 18 to 45. Yeah, YouTube analytics tells me exactly how old my fans are. The vast majority are 18 to 45. Some younger, but mostly that. Like, all my fans are in the key demo for advertisers. It's true though. And let's see. Let's focus on what Jay's on about. Listen to odd words in the band list of topics. Watching the chat. Well, thank you, Benki. Leonardo Elias, what's up? Let's see. Have I ever been to Europe? Yes, Simply Gaming. I've been to Europe 4 times. I love Europe. Yeah, Europe's awesome. I want to go back. Hopefully my wife and I will go back to Sweden this year, or next year, like in October. Hopefully we'll go to, I've never been to Sweden. I've been to England, France, Holland, Spain, Germany, Switzerland, Italy, Austria, Belgium. Yeah, I've been to those places. And I've also climbed and summited Mont Blanc. Me and my brother did it in 1997. We climbed Mont Blanc and summited. I've told that story several times. In fact, I have a whole, one of my cowboy campfire stories is the tale of me climbing Mont Blanc with my brother when I was 16. The school nurse video was your idea, Heather. That is correct. What is my chess rating? It kind of fluctuates. I've been as high as like 1710. Right now I'm at about 1500 on chess.com. I think I play in the neighborhood of like 1600 on average. Depends, like 1600, 1650. So I'm not great. I'm okay. But I'm really good at making chess fun and cool to kids. Like getting kids like pumped and excited about it. That's what I'm good at. I'm not a great chess player. I'm an okay chess player. Let's see. Like no matter what. Thank you, Gabriel. I'm trying to keep up. And yeah, what Blamo 18 to 45-year-olds rise up. What up, what up? Do I believe in religion? I don't know what that means. I think there are many religions. So of course yes, I believe religion exists. Absolutely. Sweet Pea, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sweet Pea. I really appreciate it. No, I'm sorry, Joanna. Oh, hang in there. Hopefully you feel better soon. Hang in there. And thank you, C411. Appreciate it. I have a favorite hotel. That's a tough question. My brother, the thing is, my brother used to work for MGM Mirage Associates, which owns like the Bellagio. So when I would go to Vegas back in my 30s, I would almost always stay at the Bellagio for like the employee rate. So it was like $100 a night, but I would get a suite. So I'd have like a fancy room at the Bellagio. But I don't know. I haven't stayed that many hotels. I hear Aria is beautiful. I hear the Wynn is beautiful. I don't know. They're all the nice hotels are all pretty awesome, dudes. Especially if you get a suite. All those Vegas hotels are pretty choice. What about a vet role play, or is that just a weird suggestion? I don't know, Liv. Lucy's not nearly calm enough to do a vet video. She'd be like freaking out, so I don't know. And plus, I don't know anything about being a vet, so I don't know. That'd be a tough one for me to do. Not that I know anything about being a doctor either, but Jay is about in love with Hikaru. Dude, Hikaru is a monster. That guy's amazing. Where have I been? In Germany. I've been to many places in Germany. I've been to Berlin, Frankfurt, Leipzig, Munich, Cologne, Klagenfurt. I have been to, is that it? Heidelberg. Heidelberg's awesome. I've been all over Germany. Germany is a gorgeous country. It really surprised me how beautiful it was. Because when I went there, this was in the 90s, dudes. Not long after the fall of the Berlin Wall. And I just didn't know what I was expecting with Germany, but it was so beautiful. I really fell in love with Germany. Germany's amazing. And let's see, Alexandra, thank you, appreciate that. 17's a decent rating. Have you thought about doing chess videos and making it be really fun? Well, the problem, Joel, with doing chess videos is that there's other people out there who that's what they do. Like, that is what they do. They make chess videos, and they're so good at it. And I'm okay at it. And I'm great live, teaching kids live, but it's not ASMR-y. And Crazy Fan, first language, English. And thank you, Joanna Gilbert. I haven't done a CNE in a minute. My name, yes, Alexandra. I assume your name is that. And I will do XQV, another Joker roleplay. I want to do it using these new chips. So I have these new clay chips. Very nice, soothing, kind of like a clinky sound. So I'm gonna make another Joker video using my fancy new chips, which I got for Christmas. Thank you. Where have you been in Holland? Only unfortunately Amsterdam. I wish I could say all over Holland, but I've only been to Amsterdam, but that's a great city, man. Amsterdam's beautiful. Back to my adventure with Marta. Take care, Heather. Take care, Marta. Have fun. Where are you from? Let's see. I grew up in Ohio. Linuel. I grew up you're right, Patterson Air Force Base. That's where I grew up on base housing at Wright Patterson Air Force Base. Oh my gosh, Asher, thank you so much. How are you doing, Asher? That's awesome. Appreciate it. Rourke, that's awesome. Congratulations. Writing a play is not easy. Good for you, buddy. I have to go. Take care, Liv. Sweet dreams. Take care. With this carrot. Take care, Marta. Take care. Always a pleasure to see you. And hopefully we'll see you soon. I'll probably see you tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow we're doing a live Zoom happy hour for any supporters. If you're a Patreon, if you're a Patreon fan, we're doing a live Zoom chat. So if that's something that you want to do, become a patron, and we'll talk to you tomorrow on Zoom. And again, Asher, thank you so much, Asher. So kind of you. You're self-related to yourself, well, crazy fan, I'm kind of an open book, so there you go. Am I into F1? No, Lazar. My old roommate, Tom, who was from England. Tom is from, where's that place outside of London? I always forget. This is a funny name, this town. Where is he? It doesn't matter. The point is he was into F1. And so I got into F1 like with him, but when we moved out, and when, we were old roommates, and when he moved out, then I kind of fell out of watching F1 and never really got back into it. I love the Senna documentary. I mean, amazing. But I don't really follow a lot of motorsport. Do I like Morrissey? They're okay. A little sad. I was more into Morrissey in my late teens, early 20s. I was more into like that, that moody emo music more back then. And where did you film the old school and the train Blackjack videos? Oh, dude. The train Blackjack videos is, I'm using scrap wood. So I use a pallet that's literally sitting outside on my driveway right now. It is like baking in the sun, getting more and more aged looking. So I use an old pallet, a stump of a tree, and an old piece of really weathered 4x8 sheet of 1/4-inch plywood that's just like really weathered and gray. So whenever I do my train or like 1930s stuff, I schlep in all those things. I schlep in the pallet of wood. I bring it and I set it up over here in the corner, like behind those lights. And I set up the panel, and then I use that as my background and film using that. So that's how I do that one. So it's just set dressing, Manji, just set dressing. Go to the Efteling. Oh, thank you, Simply Gaming. Good to know. Tom the English lad, dear friend. And let's see. No, Eric, I am not technically British, although it is, of course, the highest of praises that many people thought I was English because they first saw me on Atlas's The Gentleman. So, in that, of course, I basically did a Jason Statham impersonation, sort of like this, and it was convincing enough that a lot of actual Brits thought I was English, which, as an American, that is incredibly high praise, so thank you. I really appreciate it. American actors we're all kind of obsessed. American actors are all kind of obsessed with having like a passable English accent, and having been told that I actually have a passable English accent warms my soul, so thank you. But I can't do Northern, sorry. Can't do like the Liverpool, Manchesterian, I can't do it. Just sounds weird on me. My favorite bands, plural, right now, kind of rotates between like Sublime, Slightly Stupid, Stick Figure. I really love like Southern California reggae. So like that's like, I love those bands. Those are like my top 3 probably favorite bands right now. Let's see. Binky is Streamlabs. Thank you, Binky. I appreciate you. KLF. Turned £1 million in cash. Interesting band. Never heard. What's their style? Anthony. Yeah, I really enjoy the way you talk and your perseverance. Oh, thank you, crazy fan. Appreciate it. Can I speak German? Nein. Ich habe studiert Deutsch bei vergessen, so ich habe keine Vokabular. Und nein, ich kann nicht durchsprechen. So, unfortunately, my German was better back in the day, but I forgot. I don't think that was an Irish accent. An Irish accent to me is way more tappy. For some reason, the Irish have a neat way of communicating, but it's more like this. This is more of an Irish accent to me. So, but to each their own. Well, I've not had an opportunity to actually try out this accent in the pub, but if I ever do go to Ireland and I sit down in the pub, I might just try speaking in this accent and see how long it takes for them to go, "Where are you from?" I'd be like, "I'm from Ohio." And they'd be like, "What? You're from Ohio?" Yeah. Wemamblo, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Exactly, Pinky. Not northern. Oh, ambient house music. I like ambient house. Preferred caffeine. Coffee. Absolutely coffee. Oh my god. I have 49.3. Holy crap, JC. Thanks, everybody. That's amazing. Only 700 to go. 700 to go to 50K. Not that it means anything, other than it's a cool round number. But that'll be neat. So I'm almost to 50K. Wow. Nah, because I'm not sure I was going to miss the whole conversation. Fair enough. And Linuel, vielen Dank. One thing that's really funny about hey, what's up, Ava Beanie? One thing that's very funny about the German people, Eric Dayton, I grew up in Dayton, is that you all are so complimentary when an American tries to speak German. You guys are all like, "Oh my god, you speak German, your German's like perfect, what a wonderful German, your German's so good." And I'm like, you realize you speak English like 1,000 times better than I do. Like 1,000. And like, yeah, but your German is so good. Like, they're so appreciative when you try to speak a little German. You Germans are so friendly. Contrary to what some might think, I think the Germans are just such a friendly people. Yeah, I love you Germans. Let's see, when did I first learn to drum? Kate, that started very early. My dad got me a pair of bongos when I was like 10 years old. And I loved Paul Simon. I loved the Rhythm of the Saints tour and his Live in Central Park. And eventually my bongos led to me getting 2 djembes and an asunga, and I would set those up in the living room and I would play, and I loved Afro percussion, and I'd just like try to play drums along with like Paul Simon and like, you know, da 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 da. And one of my favorite drumming memories is my buddy Gary. Back when we were like 16, I got him into really drumming, and you do your bad accent of mine randomly proves you can't do northern. I know, Binky, I can't do northern. I'm not saying I can do northern accent. We know this. Danny Green in Ohio. What is the backstory? Irish mob. So we drove out one day. He had this old, crappy, like 1990 Ford Festiva, or one of those Ford Fiesta, one of those horrible little 2-door death traps. But it was a car, you know, and he had it. So we stuffed that car full of my drumming equipment, and like all my drums and my bells and blocks and cymbals. And I had a big backpack, there's a beautiful state park in southeastern Ohio called Old Man's Cave. And one of the trails, it's a big, beautiful park, gorgeous, highly recommend Hocking Hills and Old Man's Cave. Well, we drove there, about a 2-hour drive from Dayton. We head down there and we hauled all these drums up to this big, like, amphitheater. It's this huge, it's like a huge rock wall, like maybe like 100 feet high, and kind of a little overhanging this big, beautiful, like, natural amphitheater. And I got this idea because, thank you, Eric. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you, man. Yeah, Eric knows. Yeah, Old Man's Cave. He's been there. It's beautiful. Earlier, we had been out there, and I heard a drum, and I was like, but it sounded like 2 drums. It was like super bassy. It was like boom, boom, and I was like, what is making that sound? And it sounded like big, and we were like a long ways away up the trail, like a half mile down the trail, and I was like, what is that? So we walked down the trail to this amphitheater, and it was this one dude with a djembe, and I was like, what is this sorcery? What is this? It blew my mind, the auditory. I was just like, that's cool. Whatever that is cool. And so I went back and told my parents, I need to get a djembe. So, bless my parents, for my birthday, I got some drums, I got some djembes and an asunga. And my buddy Gary and I schlepped all of those drums out there. I mean, it was hard, dude. It's like I was loaded down with gear. But we set up and we played. We drummed in that place, the two of us, for like 3 hours, man. Like, we just set up and jammed for like 3 or 4 hours. Like, my fingers were split and bleeding from the drumming, and but we just loved it. So that was like how I really got into percussion. And then I don't know, I stayed with it for a while. The problem with drums is that they're really, really heavy and they're really bulky, and I love music, but I realized that that's awesome. I mean, you've actually been to Old Man's Cave. Very cool. You've been to a lot of national parks. I appreciate that you get around, you travel. Appreciate that about you. I realized that a guitar is so much easier. A guitar is so much lighter, and you can like bring it places, and it's quieter. So I realized, you know what? That's the instrument that I need to get into, is the guitar. So, well, I still love... Oh, thank you, JC. Every time for a new name, Mimi. Shot. It's Friday. Cheers. Boomer story time. I'm not a boomer. I'm a boomer baby. What does that make me, a millennial? I think that makes me a millennial. Like right on the cusp of like millennial and Gen X. Okay. Okay. Anyway, any other questions you all have? We can change up and do some guitar, do some like kind of pretty singing, and just some chill stuff. Absolutely. Yeah, we can do all kinds of things. A lot of you here on YouTube probably haven't experienced me doing like soundscapey echo effect stuff. So if you haven't, that makes me old. Nah, I don't think I'm old. I don't think I'm old at all. You're only old if you think you're old. Let's play around with some ASMR stuff. Unless you have any more specific questions you want to know. You can. Yeah, I have to be careful JC. I can't just play like normal. I can play like Christmas carols and things like that, but I can't play like Pink Floyd or Paul Simon, or I can't play like Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. I'd probably get like a copyright strike if I did, so I have to play like stuff that's just kind of generic, but pretty. From Australia, Shelley from Australia. Well, thank you so much, Shelley. Appreciate you being here and joining us. shouldn't get dinged for this because I technically paid for this song through YouTube Music. I purchased the license through YouTube. I've purchased this song. Don't copyright strike me. This is bought and paid for, I promise. Alright. So, I'm gonna go over here. We played around with this yesterday on Twitch, but I think it's very calming and relaxing. You guys might really enjoy it. Meditation, we're gonna start with this one. This one. Let's start with this one. Make sure my volume's down. Blowing anybody's eardrums. Let's try this. Oops. Try this again. There we go. It might be outdoors in nature. It could be your grandmother's kitchen. Maybe your bedroom as a child. A place that you find comforting waves of separation. Waves of separation. And, yeah, Lucy running by in the background and brrring happening. It may not have been the perfect setting to cause this, but first of all, Mimi, bless you. Angela, thank you, darlings. You all are so kind. You're too kind. And yes, Jennifer, Lucy loves to be mooshed on. You're very welcome. Weirdness and Joanna. Oh, JC wanted a reluctant phone call. We can do a reluctant phone call. But yeah, my attempt at doing a very peaceful flute meditation was moderately interrupted by life. Oh, come on, Mimi, knock it off, you guys, man. Knock it off. Calm down, everybody. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. I really want you all to know that it just blows my mind, having so many people from around the world, from so many countries, here, just makes me, this warms my heart so much, and you guys are amazing. I never take for granted, that you all, choose to watch my silly videos and click like or subscribe or whatever. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Thank you. I'm gonna get misty. But I have a lot of gratitude for you all. A lot of gratitude. So we'll do something we do on Twitch sometimes, which is a big old camera hug. If you like, you can join. We're gonna do a big camera hug. So come here, everybody. Bring it in. Don't make it weird. Bring it in, everybody. Come here. Do a big hug. Come here. Bring it in. Come on. I appreciate you so much. And we always hug both sides. Both sides, come here. Both sides get hugs. Appreciate you guys so much. Knock it off, Angela, Mimi, to stop it. I'm gonna put you in a timeout. Calm down. Calm yourselves. Hakuna. Calmate, boys. But I know it's been stuck in my head ever since. Yeah. Knock it off. Hey, psst, knock it off. Don't make it weird. You're making it weird. Don't make it weird. Cool it. Cool all your jets. Just calm yourselves down. Ernesto is just... I'm not a good guitar player at all. Damn it, Mimi. Hey. Psst. Hey. Mimi. Angela. Knock it off. Hey. Psst. Just knock it off. Just calm down. Alright? Just knock it off. I love you, but knock it off. Stop it. That's enough. That's more than enough. That's too much. Just calm down, everybody. Relax. Thank you very much, Shelly. I do appreciate it. I'm flexing. Stop it, Mimi. Mimi. Hey. Stop it. Don't you do it. Don't you dare. Mimi, calm down. Calm down. Stop it. Also true, Pinky. We don't get hype brains over here on YouTube. But stop it. Just everybody calm down. Just relax. You're too kind. Manji, if I would like to see an amazing guitar player, Ernesto Schnack, there's some guys that are like virtuoso guitar players on YouTube. Like, my God, the sounds that some it brings tears to my eyes. They're so beautiful. So many amazing. Eddie Van Halen's the greatest. Eddie's great, but he's not the greatest. I'm sorry, my friend. He's not. He's amazing. But some of these modern dudes, man, they're got competitive. That's why you take it from a 10 to a 2. Those guys, I mean, what they can do with a guitar, I don't even know their names, but they're just incredible. I'm not that good at guitar. In fact, I'm a terrible guitar player. I can barely fumble through some basic chords. Maybe I push the button. Stop pushing the button. Stop it. I'm going to just push your button. Mimi. Hey. Stop it. I'm going to flick you in the forehead. Don't make me flick you in the forehead. It hurts. It's weird. Getting flicked in the forehead is a strange sensation. Don't make me do it to you. What up, weirdness? Newbie question. What's your question? Get to know me first and hugs are good, okay? But hey, listen, Mike, apparently I'm not even in that club. And I've known Pinky for like 3 years. And she's still like, no hugs for you. I don't want your hugs. You are gross and weird, and I don't appreciate you. I am Pinky, and I have spoken. John, you know what, Mike? I've actually never heard of that. That's really cool. Neat. This is the turning you into comete type. Calmate. But yeah. Listen, friend, you guys have been very chatty, you two. Mike and Pinky, very chatty. I'm just saying, I'm just observing that it's been, you're chatty. Yeah. Would you be able to make a new ASMR video like your old ones? Will you whisper? I mean, I could. CL. Claire's. I'm not sure what that you're going for there. Claire's. When you grow out your mustache and so you maintain. The problem is, Chris G18, is that growing out my mustache, you get attached to it. You get attached to it where it's like, attacked by riots. Yeah, JC, we'll do a reluctant phone call. Don't worry. I'll squeeze one in here. Don't worry. First of all, Claris, or CLAR15, when I won't go back and like remake a video because it just never works. There has to be something spontaneous in it, and if I do like try to recreate something, it doesn't work. There has to be an organic spontaneity into the video. Generally, I do prefer soft spoken. For me, it's the way I like the sound, and I get whispers. Whispers are also very nice, and I like whispering. But I do prefer soft spoken, especially for the type of role plays that I'm doing, which lean toward the more quasi-realistic. You know what I mean? My characters are more quasi-realistic. And so, soft-spoken works better in my mind. So, that's why I prefer it, because it's more normal. It's like, nobody whispers in real life when they're talking to you, unless they're weirdos. Which is another thing that cracks my wife up. It's like, people are like, oh my god, you know, you're married to an ASMR artist. Like, oh my god, isn't that amazing? And my wife's response is like, if that SOB, if I ever caught him like whispering in my ear, I would roll over and slap him. That's my wife. My wife said that. So yeah, I do not do ASMR to my wife at all. Ever. Never. Yeah, so I do tend to focus more on soft-spoken for that reason, because it's more in the normal realm of human communication. But that's what I was saying, Chris G, is that when I grew out my mustache, the problem is I get attached to it because it takes like weeks and weeks and weeks to grow out. And then I'm like, I want to like have it, but I don't think it actually looks that great. Like, but you get, and it's fussy. So I realized I was like spending more and more time like mustache wax and like doing all the things and I was like, this is one more thing that I have to do is like maintain a mustache. I don't know, I may grow it out again, we'll see. Alright, I know Angel, I know, like it's this, she is the best, but yeah, she has like no interest, and she has no interest in my ASMR at all. But we can do it, JC, we can do a little reluctant phone call for you here. So this is a funny trigger team. Does nobody else talk to you normally? Banky, sass monster. Banky is just a little sass monster. Look at you two. Kids on a playground. Alright. Alright, JC. Let's do a little something for you here. Hey, what's up? What's up? Yeah, no, I'm just doing a thing. Shh. Hey. No, I'm doing a thing. Yeah, it's no big deal. No, it's fine. Yeah? When? Okay. Yeah, we can. Are you sure? Wait, hang on a second. Calm down. I'm on the phone. Just relax for a second, okay? I'll be back with you in a minute. Can you just calm down? Thank you. Yeah, no, it's just, these people. Yeah, it's no big deal. Dude, they're from everywhere. I'm telling you, man. No, they're like, I got people like from Austria, Holland, England, Australia, Russia, Brazil. I know, dude. Those are sexy countries. Are they sexy? I don't know. I can't really see their faces. Want me to ask? I'll ask. Hey, is anybody here like really hot? They want to know. Like, raise your hand if you're like smoking hot, and what country you're from. They want to know. Yeah, no, I don't know. Find out. No, I can't see their faces. I know. So then, yeah, they could lie. I mean, I don't know. But I'm not trying to hook up, bro. That's the thing. I don't care. It's like, that doesn't bother me. Well, I know you're single. I don't know. Is anybody interested? Handsome guy. How tall are you? 5'10". He's 5'10". Like, what do you weigh? Like 170. So it's, he's pretty fit. He's like 5'10", 170. What do you look like? Look, I know you have like brown hair, blue eyes like me, but like, yeah. He's into rock climbing. You know, that's kind of outdoorsy. So, well, dude, I got this. Okay, so I got this guy, almost Dr. Mad Mike. I mean, I don't know. You open to it? He seems, he's got a funny personality. No, dude, this guy's funny. I think he's a chemist or something like that. Hang on. Hey, Mike, are you a chemist? So, Mike, are you a chemist? You're right? Yeah, something like that. I think you're like a chemist. Yeah, I think he's a chemist. Like an actual doctor. Like an actual doctor. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Everybody else is being quiet. No, they're so shy, dude. They're so funny. Everybody's like really quiet. They're like, not me. I'm not gonna raise my hand. I know. Nah, let's see. I'll ask one more time. Who's single and ready to mingle? He is. Raise your hand. Who's down? Just nobody. Look, man. Only Mike. No, see, I told you he's a chemist. Mimi, human trafficking. Shameful. No, some of my fans are just completely ridiculous. I know. Who else is here? I got Chill Life is here. I got Shelly, who likes dominant videos. Do you like doing dominant stuff? Dude, Shelly has a little picture of like a little chihuahua face. I bet that girl's freaky. Yeah, I bet Shelly's into some weird stuff, bro. I got my friend Angel. She's a sweetheart. Binky Kitty, I know, dude, the name says it all. Her name is Binky Kitty. Yeah. Total freak. Yeah. Like, pacifier and a kitty. I'm telling you. Yeah. Paul Blasco. He's interesting. He's saying he's my biggest fan. I mean, he could be your biggest fan too. I'm just saying. Paul is like, I don't know, Paul. What do you look like? How tall are you? What's your thing? I got a Joanna Gilberg. No picture. No picture. I don't know. Oh, Paul's chatty too. He's obsessed with me. Yeah, no, he's totally obsessed with me. He's like, no, you don't understand. I love you. Yeah, no, that happens, man. People get like obsessed about weird stuff. Yeah. It's the nature of being online. You know, some people are just like, oh my god, I love you so much, and it's just like whatever. They don't actually know me at all, but they're just like, they get like obsessive. Dude. Oh, Paul says he's 5'10" and jacked AF. I mean, you know, if you're down, I'm just saying. I mean, you know, a little clingy, kind of a stalker, but you know, if you don't mind, kind of stalker vibes, little clingy vibes, Paul could be your boy. Yeah. Claims he benches 285 and squats 435. And those are some pretty ripped numbers, man. Basically means he could, like, throw you around like a rag doll. You like being thrown around, don't you? You dirty dog. Of course you do. Of course you do. Of course you like being thrown around. Angel's getting on this, too. Yeah, she goes by Westlake Angel. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Somewhere in the States. Yeah. Nah, I'm telling you, man. Some of these people, you know, they got a freaky side. No, they won't admit it. They're like really shy about it. But you know they got a freaky side. It's hilarious. Yeah. No, they're always asking like, give me more dominant content. I know. You don't mind doing that, do you? You don't mind being a little dominant, do you? No, you know how to do that. Yes, it's not about meanness. It's about control. Exactly. Letting the person relax because you're in control. Exactly. Hey. Exactly. Yeah, totally. Yeah. No, see, now they're all admitting it. Now that I'm like calling people out, they're like, yeah, I am kind of a freak. Ooh, I am kind of like into weird stuff. Yeah. No, so many people are just crazy exhibitionists, dude. You have no idea. It's like you give them an excuse. Why do you think people act like psychos on alcohol? They're in control. Alcohol is the excuse because they wanted to behave naughty. They wanted to behave like a bad little boy or a bad little girl. Ooh, I was too drunk. I know, dude. I know. No, they want that. It's an excuse. I know. It's weird. People are funny. Yeah, but anyway, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'll hook you up, bro. I will hook you up, man. Yeah, I'm telling you. I know you don't care. See? Mimi's down. Angel's down. Paul is definitely down. Michael Burns is down to clown. Yeah. This guy's like, he is, I mean, if you want to get weird, that dude wants to get weird with you. So I'm just saying. I'm talking about you, Paul. Little psycho. Dirty dog. You too, Michael. Pff, boy, I'm telling you, these guys are filthy. I'm sure he wouldn't mind. So, yeah. Alright, bud. I'll talk to you later. Okay? Alright, peace. Bye. So that is known as a reluctant phone call, where I just make stuff up. I have no idea where I'm going with that. And I usually try to make fun of the viewers as I'm doing it. Reluctant phone call. That was JC's suggestion for a trigger. And I have another. I'm live for another 10 minutes. Another 10 minutes or so. Paul, no, this is the context is just a silly trigger. Who came up with this trigger? Was it Reese? Genuine question. What is... Oh, the board's not straight. Yeah, the things. It's also because this is a mirror. So this mirror looks like it's like weird. So yeah, so everything's all Alice in Wonderland-y. I lost track of how much names. You give me too many names. What are you, Binky and Mike? What are you two kids doing? Binky, I think at least 5'7". Most of these, yeah. Yeah. So that trigger is just based on. I forget how it happened. Does anybody remember where that one came from? The reluctant phone call trigger. Where did that one come from? I genuinely don't remember. Thanks, Paul. I do appreciate it. I'm glad you're a sport. I'm glad you took me kind of like busting your balls well. I'm just joking around, man. So thank you for taking it well. And thank you very much. I do appreciate that you've enjoyed, my content over the years and so forth. I really do, man. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. And yeah, Zephyr, if you didn't know what I was doing, I'd be like, what? I think it was Reese too, Binky. I think Reese was the original suggester of the reluctant phone call. Yeah, the best I saw. Oh, thanks, Paul. I should do another one of that. Yeah, it's a mirror, chill life. It's a mirror. Yeah. In fact, you know what this is? This is the old closet door for this. So I am currently speaking into the closet. I have it all foamed out. Foam on the ceiling. Foam back here. Blocked out. There's 2 windows back here. Obviously blocked off by carpet and 4x8 sheets of half-inch strong solid foam. Yeah, so that's my office. I would like to do another old-timey one. I like doing the old-timey one as well. I'm obsessed with the 1800s, man. I need to do more Old West Blackjack. I want to do more there's something about the time period of 1845 to 1895, and it's only 50 years, right? But so much happened in that 50 years. American expansion, the West, the gold mining. I love old gold mining towns and old mines and stuff. I love exploring old mines, and it's dude, there's something about that time period that just fascinates me. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay, you're cool. No, adorable. Where should I stand on? Oh, Bernard, I finally know that I should stand on 13 of the dealer showing 2 through 6. Correct, very good. You are correct. That's because you have very high odds. If you have a 13, you have pretty high odds. There's 4 cards that equal 10, right? 10, Jack, Queen, King. And then you have 9, would give you and 8 would give you, no, 8 would be good, but 9 would give you a bust. So there's 5 cards that you could bust on, so you're likely to bust. And if they have a 2 through 6, they're more likely to bust because they have to keep hitting until the house gets 17 or better. And I love that Binky and Mike are just drunk. 2 drunk English folks watching me live stream. An 1800 Dr. House called roleplay. That'd be fun. I need to order some 1800s looking costumes. I need to get there's a certain look, the collars have a certain look to them, in the 1800s, and the ties have a certain look. So I need to get some 1860s, 1870s looking Old West clothing. I think that look really sharp. Totally. Favorite cuisine, chill life. So many. I can't really pick a favorite. I mean, I love them all. Chinese food. I love Mexican food. I love French food. I love fish and chips, whatever nationality fish and chips is. English, Irish, Scottish, whatever. I love... Mike, I'm not drunk. I'm not... Listen, you don't just decide when I'm drunk. That is between me and God. The slander. Yeah, it did start in France. 21. It did start in France in some say the 1700s, maybe 1800s. And I believe it first came over to the United States in New Orleans. And early 1800s, 1820s, 1830s, is when the game of Blackjack was first introduced to the United States. Red Dead Redemption, John Marston ASMR. Yeah, I've gotten that request a couple times. Jay, it's only me drinking and giving out nicknames. Well, Binky, drink up, sister. It's late where you're at. It's drink o'clock where you are. Just enjoy yourself. Go crazy. Go make some bad choices. Don't do that. Don't make bad choices. Or maybe do make bad choices. I'm just saying. You do you, honey boo boo. You do you. What are you sipping on, Pinky? I'm curious. Shut up, dog. What are you sipping on? Lucy, shh. Hush. Shh. If you come in, are you gonna be quiet? Okay, you gotta be quiet though. Monster. Oh, what a big stretch. Oh, what a big stretch. What a big stretch. Why is it that when a dog goes down and they do that thing, they do that big stretch? Why is that so adorable? Why is that just obsessively just just want to scratch their butt, scratch the top of their butt, just give me a scratch. It's so cool. Well, thank you, Chill Life. I do appreciate that very much. Basil Calais, thank you. I very much appreciate that. A strong binky drinky. It's cute. Pour very strong drinks and regret it. Don't we all, sister? Don't we all? That's why I gotta be careful with the whiskey. I love whiskey. I do not drink whiskey very often because I like the whiskey. And I remember when Megan and I first started dating 9 years ago, I would like to sit down and sit on watch a show on my laptop and sip on some scotch or some whiskey up on the rooftop. And I remember this one night I went down the stairs and I was drunk on a Tuesday, and I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why am I drunk on a Tuesday? Clean it up, Jeremiah. Clean it up. So I had to clean it up. It was yeah. No bueno, my friends, no bueno. Well, you can play Blackjack and Red Dead Redemption. That's pretty. I mean, fair enough, Bernard. Yeah. We're gonna wind this down, everybody. We're gonna wind this live stream down. I do want to do Joker Blackjack, Red Dead Redemption Blackjack, John Bernard. Need to get some. Yeah, because I love that cowboy stuff too. I love that western stuff. Fully baked. Congratulations. Currently on break at work. Just wanted to say, my doctor, thank you, Father, gave me so much comfort. Thank you so much, Fully Baked. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I'm so glad those videos helped from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I just finished something special for when you reach 50K. I personally think you're going to hit it by the end of the weekend. I hope so, JC. That'd be really cool, man. Well, team, I think we're going to wind this down. I really, really appreciate you all being here. I hope I answered all your questions. Hope I made you smile, laugh, get some relaxation, maybe even some tingles. And you'd rather be high on a Tuesday. Well, nowadays, maybe I've learned. I've discovered the error of my former ways. And Megan's obsessed with your gift, by the way. Megan thanks you deeply from the bottom of her heart. And Basil on the road to 100. We're getting there, bit by bit, bit by bit. Yeah, looking forward to trying out these chips with their nice, soft stack sound. That's a good stack. These clay chips I got from my friend. We'll have to do more like cowboy western themed stuff. It sounds like I should do a dominant something. I haven't done dominant in a minute. Some kind of dominant ASMR, dominant doctor or whatever. For all you little dirty scoundrels out there. I'm just kidding. I love you guys, man. It's a fun character to do. It's a fun character. It's fun doing dominant stuff. I genuinely enjoy it. I'm not making it sexual. I'm making it dominant. I mean, there's an air of sexuality to it, but it's not like I'm doing dominant stuff. But you guys know that. 3 p.m. still at 43.9. Hey, I still gained 200 during the live stream, JC, or at least 100, so that's huge. I'm incredibly grateful. So, Angel's like, yes, please. Angel says, I guess she's being suppressed in this chat right now. Dommy Mommy J. Alright, team. I love you. If you're into doing singing and talking with me live as Binky's my Twitch streams, I Twitch stream every Monday and Thursday on Twitch. So if you enjoy this kind of content, go check us out over there. We have a good time. You never know. It's always kind of like this. It can be all over the place, but we have a good time. And if you want to suggest videos, head over to my Discord. There is a channel called Video Suggestions. And let Angela be free, man. Just let her be free, man. Check out the Discord if you want to leave suggestions for video ideas. And it's been so fun to talk to everybody today. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a great weekend. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And I look forward to catching up with you in the near future. All right, team. We'll catch you on the flip.